Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about how not to get scammed on Amazon. Doesn't matter what time of year it is, you have probably done some shopping on Amazon. But the challenge with Amazon is that there are a lot of scammers that are looking to take advantage of unsuspecting shoppers like yourself to make a tidy profit on offering bogus products and other scams that are designed to trick you out of your hard earned money. Now, the challenge with Amazon is that they're always looking out to deter scammers from selling products on the platform, but there are so many merchants on Amazon that it is almost impossible for you to keep up with what's legitimate and what's not. And it's impossible for Amazon to keep up with all of their merchants to make sure that they're selling goods and services that are legitimate. Now, to prevent from being scammed, there are some things that you can do to help prevent yourself from being a victim. Now, unfortunately, many people don't know about these. Now, Amazon shares them, and of course, there's a ton of articles about how not to get scammed on Amazon. But I thought it'd be a good idea to put together some tips and tricks that you may not know that will keep you safe from all of the scam artists that are out there. And I have to say, a lot of them come from overseas. So stay tuned and hang on because I'm going to show you some things that you need to take a look at to make sure that you're staying safe on Amazon. Now, I don't know why I want to bring this up, but let's take a look at the Amazon website. So as you can see, if I can get it up there are a lot of merchants that are on Amazon. And of course, you can get everything from A to Z like Amazon says. So it's hard to keep track. And the other thing that gets people in trouble too is the simple fact that they're looking for the best possible bargain when it comes to the items that they look for on Amazon. So you want to look for discounts, but at the same time, you have to beware, which brings us to my first tip as to how you can stay safe on Amazon. Discounts, discounts, discounts. Now, you need to be wary about the discounts that you see on Amazon. Now, if it sounds too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. So if you see items listed on Amazon and it was a lot cheaper than what you saw on another website or in another brick and mortar store, you definitely need to make sure that you do a comparison of those items to make sure that it's being priced legitimately, which leads me to my next tip, which is to do your research when it comes to the merchants that you encounter on Amazon. Now, there are many bogus merchants on Amazon, and you definitely need to do your research to make sure that you are using merchants that are legitimate. But that's hard to do, and there's apps that will help you with that. But in the meantime, let's go to Amazon and take a look so that you can kind of get an idea. So if we look at the Amazon website, if you go with, let's say, toys and games, for example, we're going to click on that list. So if you shop by, let's do 8 to 13, you can see there's a ton of products on there. And what you want to look at, let's say you want to do this Segway bike, which is for $259. You can click on it, and it will give you a little bit more detail about the merchant, is who's selling it. Like if you click on the link for Segway, it'll definitely take you to their Amazon website to let you know that it's a legitimate company. So if you're not seeing a company and you're not seeing any interactions as far as the product that's being listed or a link to the company website, then you definitely want to buyer beware when it comes to that product, because it's a good possibility that that product is not legitimate and you definitely don't want to buy anything from that merchant, because if you do, it may be impossible to get a refund from that merchant. If you're not ever able to see anything on the Amazon site because the merchant didn't put any details on Amazon or on the product, you can also look at the company, do a quick Google search to make sure that the company that is listing the product on Amazon is a legitimate company, that if you have issues with the product or with any aspect of customer service, that you can contact them via their website if you needed to return a product or needed to get a refund on service. Now, the next one is kind of obvious because this deals with scammy information. So, grammar is very important when it comes to looking at listings on Amazon merchant sites. So, if you find a product, you definitely want to check out the grammar for that product that's listed, because if it's poor grammar, doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad merchant, but at the same time, poor grammar on an Amazon site definitely can mean that a scammer has set that up, and maybe they were in a hurry. But I didn't know if you knew this about grammar. A lot of it doesn't have to deal with the person overseas just didn't know how to use English. A lot of the times grammar is done intentionally or just lazily, because a lot of scammers target illiterate people or people who may not know how to use proper grammar. And that's done on purpose, because someone who obviously is literate enough to understand how grammar is structured can spot a scam immediately. But unfortunately, if spelling's not your strong suit, you maybe want to take a little bit of time and ask a family friend to make sure that the grammar is proper, so that way you can avoid some of the scams that are going on Amazon. Now, the next thing to look at would be beware of duplicate products. A lot of times on Amazon, merchants will find a hot selling item, scammy merchants, I should say, and they will create a duplicate of the legitimate product. The whole idea is that if a duplication shows up, then the person is going to click on the duplicate that's at a cheaper price and not do their researches to find out if the product is legitimate. And there are certain ways that you can get products to show up quicker in the Amazon search engine. So if you are shopping for a particular product and you see a lot of duplicate products, definitely beware and read all the information on those duplicate products to make sure that you're getting the legitimate product. Again, research helps out quite a bit, and so does the following thing, which is customer reviews. Now, when you're looking for reviews on Amazon, you definitely want to make sure that you read all the reviews and make sure that the reviews have a good rank. 4.3 is not bad. There'll be going to be some disgruntled people that didn't read the details about a product and they will be dissatisfied, but you definitely want to look for a high percentage of reviews. And 8 reviews is kind of low for a product. You want to look for products that have a lot of reviews, to at least, I would say, probably 100 or more reviews, to ensure that the product that you're getting is legitimate. Now, switching to, let me get back to where I can see you guys. Let's go to desktop. And so getting to our reviews, for example, if you look at the Segway e-kick scooter, as you can see, it's got about 2,537 reviews, with most of those being about 5-star reviews. And as you can see, it'll even out because there's people that'll be disgruntled about a product because it just didn't work the way that they thought. So always when you're looking at products for Amazon, definitely check out the reviews for your products to make sure that you're getting a legitimate stuff. For example, let's say you're going to order Pampers off of Amazon. If you do, you will definitely look at the reviews to see that they're good. Now, 37,000 reviews from this baby wipes and Pampers is going to kind of be assured that multiple people have purchased this product and they have given positive reviews because they got the diapers they wanted. Again, if you wanted to look at the reseller, you can click on the link to see if to find out if the company is legitimate. Um, but reviews are normally a good way to make sure that your product is going to be legitimate and that you're going to find something that's going to work for you and you're going to be happy and satisfied with whatever you order from Amazon. What other things do we have as far as reviews? Well, another thing that definitely makes the shopping process on Amazon is signing up for Amazon Prime. Now, I didn't know if you knew this or not. Amazon Prime is definitely not the just video service. It's also the service with Amazon that basically gives you carte blanche when it comes to your Amazon shopping experience. Amazon Prime gives you free shipping. You get the access to Amazon Prime videos, but also Amazon Prime points to the vendors that are represented by Amazon. So there's a couple of ways that Amazon works as far as its merchants. Now, if you are a merchant or you are looking for some of the merchants on Amazon, some of the products will work where the merchant is controlling the shipping and obviously the storing of the product. So if you find a product you like on Amazon, it's a merchant that isn't going through Amazon, you will have direct contact with them, and it kind of takes you out of the Amazon loop when it comes to returns and anything that happens within Amazon. Now, if you look for merchants that are Amazon Prime only, then you can be guaranteed that the products are being stored in Amazon's warehouse and they're also being shipped out through Amazon's warehouse as well. So this definitely helps the purchase and the return aspect and the fraud aspect when it comes to Amazon Prime, because you are dealing directly with Amazon as opposed to a third party merchant where you're dealing directly with them. Now, that's not to say that third party merchants are shady, but if you do run into a problem with a product, it's definitely harder to return it if they're a third party merchant, or to deal with the return of the scam aspect if you're dealing with an Amazon merchant as opposed to a third party merchant. So if you're not using Prime for Amazon, now would be a good time to sign up for Prime, because if you shop quite a bit through Amazon, Prime definitely gives you the better advantage as far as time of shipping and also dealing with merchants that are legitimate. The other thing that you can kind of tell if Amazon is controlling your packaging is the estimated time of arrival of your package from Amazon. Now, if you're looking at weeks for a product to be shipped out, then that merchant isn't coming from Amazon. You're dealing with a third party merchant. But if you're talking next day or a few days later to get your product, you're most likely dealing with an Amazon merchant that has their products at an Amazon warehouse that is readily available to be shipped out. So keep that in mind when you're looking at different products to purchase on Amazon. Go with Amazon Prime because it definitely will cut down the risk of you getting scammed on the shopping site. One other thing that you can do is to download the Amazon brand detector, which will let you know if you're dealing with actual Amazon brands, meaning brands that Amazon is representing. Again, this takes out the scam factor when it comes to dealing with merchants that are on the Amazon platform. Now, the way that the Amazon brand detector works is that when you go to Amazon's website, you can do a search for a product, and the products that are Amazon brands will be highlighted in yellow. So let's bring up Amazon and I will show you how that works. So let's go back to our desktop. Now we're on the main Amazon site, and also to switch to Amazon Prime only, you can definitely click on the Amazon logo in the upper left hand corner, and that'll switch you from standard Amazon to Amazon Prime. Some of you may use, if I can find it, one of the programs and features such as Amazon Smile if you're using or having donations made if you use Amazon Smile charity list. But that's where you get to Prime, is by clicking in the upper left hand corner and it'll take you to Prime. Now, to show you how the Amazon brand detector works, you basically would look for, under search, type for something like bed. So Let's look for bed and scroll through the list until we find an item that is highlighted by the Amazon brand detector. And as you can see, you may have to go through a lot of listings on the Amazon site to find the brand detector, because the item will be highlighted in yellow, and it will, lo and behold, there we go, a product as that's an Amazon brand. So if you're wanting to purchase stuff that is an Amazon brand, you definitely want to use the Amazon brand detector, because as you can see, if you use the brand detector, it's definitely going to put you in direct contact with Amazon or brand that they represent, and that way you can know that your risk is going to be cut down if you use or shop from Amazon. Same thing with, there's the Basics metal bed. Same thing with this Amazon Basics heavy duty non-slip bed frame. It's got the orange highlight around it, letting you know that it's an Amazon brand. And there may be more, but you can keep searching for it. Now, real quick, a way to get the Amazon brand detector is to go to, or just do a Google search, or take note of this URL, which will take you to the markup, which is the Amazon brand detector, which was listed not long ago from the recording of this video, November 29th of 2021. But anyway, the way it works is that you scroll down, it kind of gives you a little detail about the brand detector, and then finally, you can get the brand detector for either Chrome or Firefox, and it downloads it as an extension in your browser, and it works with the program that I'm about to talk about. So once you install the extension, then it'll automatically work with Amazon to point out if you are actually shopping Amazon brands, to help cut down the risk of getting scammed on Amazon. Now, the next product that you can download into your browser to keep safe from all the scams is the Fake Spot Grade Analyzer. Now, what the Fake Spot Grade Analyzer does, or the Fake Spot Analyzer, is that it analyzes and points out fake products. Now, it's like 99% compatible, but at the same time, it is a great tool that you can use in order to make sure that you're not getting scammed on Amazon. So the way it works is, we got to go back to Amazon. I've been visiting that site quite a bit in this video. So if you go back to the Amazon website, what you can do, and you've probably seen it as I've talked on this video, you can look at different brands on there, and the Fake Spot will let you know if it's got a decent grade as far as the Fake Spot detector is concerned. So for example, if you look at the Fake Spot review, this one's got a B. Obviously, B and A are the types of items that you want to look at. Now, this particular product has a D, so it could be a possibility that that product is fake. But looking through the list of products here, you obviously want to go through ones that have an A rating. Now, if it's not an Amazon brand product and you have to go off the grid in order to look for specific products, you definitely can use the Fake Spot detector to kind of help you find those merchants, to make sure that you're dealing with legitimate merchants on Amazon. To get the Fake Spot detector, we got to find the website, but let me bring it up and then I'll show you how it works. So anyway, if you go to fakespot.com, you can add it to Chrome, and it also adds Fake Spot to iOS, Android devices, and for Firefox. So even when you're browsing on your smartphone on Amazon, it'll definitely alert you to scammy products, dishonest reviews, and scam websites, all for free. And now, I know this is installing another extension in your computer, but both Fake Spot and the Amazon brand detector don't collect any information from you, so they're perfectly safe, and you can use them. To help keep your shopping experience safe when you're dealing with Amazon online shopping. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. Now, finally, so let's say what happens if you've been scammed. So I've been scammed, and that's a horrible, horrible thing to have to deal with, it that you purchased an item on Amazon and you got scammed. Well, there's several things that you can do in order to help keep your product safe. So number one, it's probably a moot point, but you can ask the reseller to give you a refund on your money. And that's simple by going through the Amazon site, going to your old purchases, and requesting a refund for your money. Hopefully, you're dealing with a merchant that will honor your refund and they'll refund your money back. Now, again, the refund process is simpler if you're using the Amazon brand detector, you're shopping with Amazon merchants, or you're trying to avoid them with the fake spot, or if you're shopping through Prime. Those definitely will make sure that you get your refund on a product that you were dissatisfied with. The next thing that you can do is leave a scathing, horrible review with the merchant. That's right. That's how a lot of scam artists are found out. If you've been scammed, just don't bow your head and go, oh man, I was scammed. Leave a review on the Amazon site to let other people know that the merchant scammed you out of money. Now, I will say when you leave negative reviews on merchant sites, make sure that you're doing it because you have a legitimate complaint with the merchant because you reached out to them and they never returned your call or returned your email. Just don't do it just for spite because you just are being spiteful. Make sure when you leave a scathing review, leave it because you legitimately had problems with the product that you purchased from Amazon. The next thing that you can do is just contact Amazon because they do have an A through Z guarantee as far as items that were purchased on the website. So if you contacted a merchant and they were not willing to talk with you, definitely take advantage of the A to Z guarantee through Amazon to make sure that you can try to get a refund on your product. Finding the A to Z guarantee is a pretty simple process. If you, and I'll go to the desktop and show you, but if we get back to the main Amazon page and you do a search on A to Z, if I can get that bet out of there and type in A to Z guarantee, you can do a quick search and then there you go. How do I request an A to Z review? And it'll definitely tell you to request an A to Z guarantee refund page where you can fill out all the information that they want and hopefully you can get a refund on that shoddy product or cheap product that you purchased from the Amazon website. For most intents and purposes, Amazon tries to do a good job as far as scammy merchants and bogus merchants or scams that occur on the Amazon website. So following these tips, hopefully you will lessen your chances of getting scammed on Amazon. That way you can protect yourself and protect your wallet when it comes to purchasing products on the Amazon website. So with that said, if you have any comments and questions or concerns about scams on Amazon, leave them in the comment section below so I can try to help you out as far as how you can deal with the scam that you dealt with on Amazon. With all of my videos, I always beg, please, if you like this video, be sure to like it, share it, and follow on whatever platform you're watching this video on, so that way you can keep up with the latest tech tips and tricks videos that come out. The other thing too, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like the or click the notification button there so that you can stay informed whenever I release a new video, which is normally every Wednesday around 1 p.m. So with that said, I love technology. I've read all the manuals and I'm serious about making technology fun and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.